Yeah. Definitely. Come on, Madam Nurse. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, look at discrepancy there, but you know. Listen, sons of Michelle Songbird Gordon Deere, you know, the essence of life coming out from the mindful 13. Big up Fitzroy Francis and his party there, my brother. You don't know the thing set. On the line right now is Ed Billings out of Colorado. Ed, you still with us?
Yeah, brothers, I am still on. And before, I would like to shed a positive light on Gary and Mr. Flakes, if you are listening. I would like to thank you for the time you gave me on the phone this morning and answering the questions I emailed to you. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read out loud his response to the questions I mailed to him. Gary Flakes says, as for the panhandling ban, we believe it's a matter of addressing our homeless issue and solving the problem. How many of our homeless have mental health issues? How can we help them to secure employment and a roof over their head? We must have a heart that cares for our citizens and encourage them to be self-sufficient. When it comes to Amendment 64, because I asked him about that, which was the legalization of marijuana, he says, when it comes to Amendment 64, I believe the people have spoken. Now it's a matter of our legislatures regulating it. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to get into a discussion. Brother Tempo, have you seen the interviews with Mr. Flakes that I've sent you?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I just got to thinking about that, okay? Mr. Flakes has a lot of odds stacked against him, unfortunately. Where he was convicted in 1997. He was 16 years old. He was convicted then of being an accessory to murder. The man is 32 years old. I do believe he's grown up since then. You know, and I really believe that Mr. Flakes, in his heart, is sorry for his past. And he shouldn't be getting beat up for it right now. However, Colorado Springs is a city, unfortunately, that is bigoted and very unforgiving. Okay? From having talked to Mr. Flakes today on the phone, I believe he's a man who understands this community. And he would do a fine job on the city council helping pull this community out of a hole.
Let me ask you a question. What kind of laws are there to stop somebody that you said that he was that with this case that he had? How long ago you said he did 12 years?
Yes, he did 12 years. He was convicted of 12 years. I do know that after you have completed your parole, you can vote. Running for office, I'm not very clear on. You know, the city attorney, you know, has been asked questions about this by our local mainstream media, and they have not come back with an answer.
Let me, Ed, I just want to ask you this question: Is this whole thing them bringing up the fact that he was convicted for murder and sentenced to 12 years in prison? Is this being brought up because he's running, or I mean, because at some point, I would think this is an illegal move for them to expose somebody. I mean, they could do their research to determine whether somebody can be accepted to do a certain job, but I mean, right. Do they exploit everybody? Do they exploit everybody?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And let me explain something to you briefly about Colorado Springs. This city has been dominated. Our city government has been run by the Republican Party. And it has been the case for years. Anybody who's running on the Democratic ticket okay, doesn't have to have a prior conviction. They do everything they can to bowl over that Democratic candidate, and they are successful. Because out here what we have, okay, developers in Colorado.
Right.
There is big money. They have enough money to bowl over local Democrats. Now, our local Democratic headquarters office just seems to always, have a fear of local Republicans. Now, in Colorado Springs, I haven't looked at the percentage to be exact, but I was told that this city is 60% Republican. Okay. The Democratic Party, however, the local Democratic Party does not really, never has, from what I've seen, put in much of an effort to help their candidate win. And I've had this experience with them for years. Remember when I talked to you about Lisa Solotko 2-3 years ago? They did not really do much to help Michael Merrifield win District 3 on the city council, which is, I believe, still the district where I live, but I have to look at that because I know there's been some changes to it. They just seem to like to be afraid of their own shadow, and it's because they really do not want to do much to help their candidate win. Michael Merrifield could have won District 3 on the city council, but the local Democratic Party caved in. They didn't want to do much to campaign, and that was why he lost.